this is the one. Guys, make sure we get it.
Yes,
Yeah.
That specific one?
That's the one I
Excuse
told
me,
you.
Yeah.
Legato.
Don't run up on me like that.
The WWE Universe wants to know if
Of course they want to know. They all want to know everything about one of the best assets added to SmackDown this year. But I'm sorry, and also not sorry. We don't do free press.
Yeah, you heard her. Get lost.
Vámonos.
Well, hold on. Before you go, we'll give you your little exclusive. As Legado del Fantasma rings in the new year, our perfect enterprise will not only continue to thrive in 2023, but expand. Vámonos, Reina.